Hey, what's up guys, it's your girl Lashana. Welcome back to my channel. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna wait so you can go subscribe to my channel. Okay guys, and let's get into the video. So today I want to talk about how to get out of an unhealthy relationship. Now please make sure you go check out, it's going to be somewhere up here, my video on unhealthy relationships, so that you know exactly what a healthy relationship is supposed to be. So that way once you watch that video, this video will kind of be like part 2 of that video. So I want to talk about what is an unhealthy relationship. So an unhealthy relationship is a relationship that drains you. That's the first like red flag. Like if something is draining to you, like hanging out with a person is draining, or their energy is draining, like that is a dead giveaway. And sometimes we don't always notice that because people do have their off days. Like sometimes, you know, people aren't in the mood and they may have a bad attitude. But if this is a constant like feeling that you're getting when you're around this person, like that's what it is. The second thing I would say is never be afraid to ask for what you need. Like if you're in a relationship, friendship, or romantic and you're scared to ask somebody for what you need, like, oh, I need a hug, or I need like you to spend more time with me, like that's like also a dead giveaway, because it's like you should never feel like you can't ask for what you need. Like what you need is important, what you need is valuable. So if you feel like you can't ask for that, like yeah, that's an issue. Another thing is on and off communication. Like if someone is communicating with you on and off, that is also an unhealthy relationship, because it's like when someone cares about you or values your time, obviously we're all busy people, we have things going on, but I can't text you Monday, April 27th and then come back May 17th talking about how you doing. Like no, that is ridiculous. Like if somebody's a friend or they're in a relationship with you, they can text you, you know what I'm saying, in a decent amount of time to let you know what's going on. Like that on and off communication thing, that's a no-no. And then, you know, the last thing I want to talk about is they only text you or call you when they need something. Like who does that? You know, it's 2020, like we should not be having friendships out of convenience. Like a lot of people will just text you and call you when they need something, like, oh, I need you to help me move, oh, I need you to do my makeup, oh, I need you to do my nails, oh, I need you to go to Target with me. Like no, like the only time you call me is when you need something. You don't just call me to ask me how I'm doing, call me to treat me to lunch, call me to see what's going on. Like no, that is a dead giveaway of unhealthy love, unhealthy relationships, right? The next thing I want to talk about is how to get out. So now you know what an unhealthy relationship is. Let's talk about how to get out. The first thing I would say is you need to go to therapy. I always say this in my videos because therapy is like the best thing you can do for yourself, because that person is neutral. That person does not know you. They don't know the other person. They can give you neutral advice and you can talk to them and exhaust them. And when I say that, I don't mean it in an abusive way, but at times when we have our friends and our families and we keep talking to them about the same problem or the same person, it could get a little draining because we all have our own stuff going on. But when you have a therapist that you're seeing once or twice a week, you can talk to that person for a whole hour and they're not gonna get tired of you because that's what they're there for. So, you know, keep in mind that recovery and healing from an unhealthy relationship does take time, and going to therapy actively will definitely help. The next thing I want to talk about is meditating and morning self-care routine. It's so important that when you're detoxifying from an unhealthy relationship, that you are definitely having a morning routine and you're definitely meditating. Now, your morning routine can look like anything. It could be prayer, it could be listening to meditation music, it could be journaling, it could be reading scriptures. You have to decide what works for you, but I would just say make sure you're doing a morning routine and make sure you're meditating, because that will silence your mind. You'll be able to talk to your higher self and you'll be able to kind of like release some of that anxiety before you start your day. A lot of times I find that when I was breaking away from unhealthy relationships, I had so much anxiety built up. Especially when you have to go to school with this person or you have to see them on a regular basis, your mind is like anxious, nervous, you know? So what I would do is I would just say make sure you're meditating to get some of that anxiety out. The next thing I want to talk about is nurturing yourself. I'm a big nurturer of self-care and self-love, and Nurturing yourself just means doing things that you love, like painting, drawing, dancing, going for walks, going for jogs, hiking, whatever you love, YouTube videos, hey, whatever you love, like do what you love, because when you do what you love, it takes your mind off of all the negative things that are going on around you, all the clutter, all the stuff that's going on. Do what you love, okay? Do what you love. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please pay this video forward by sharing it with someone that you know. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.